Boom. We're live. We're live.
Starting.
Waiting on Instagram right now. Hey everyone. Are we live?
Yep.
Okay. Welcome to episode 8 of Mind the Founder. Today we're going to be drawing the giveaway winner for the Unique LA tickets. So somebody will win 2 tickets to Unique LA, and yeah. So yeah, how you doing, Pump?
Good.
Doing okay? Girlfriend's doing okay? She worked her butt off yesterday. Just been working hard, getting ready to launch that new business. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go live here, or we're already live, and we're gonna start this. So, you ready?
Ready?
Should we do the giveaway first?
No, let's wait till the end.
Yeah, you gotta wait till the end to see the giveaway, right?
Give them that short
Yeah,
outro.
man, get that shit out there. No. Anyway, once again, actually, I want to say this because I don't feel like I say this enough. A lot of people are like, what is this about? This Mind of the Founder is a time for you as our supporters, as our followers, or whatever you want to call it. You can ask questions that have to do with anything to try to get in the mind of me. I say there's a lot of crazy shit that goes on up there. So I like to I want to like open up to you guys, and we get a lot of questions from time to time, and sometimes I get so bogged down and I'll forget to get back to an email. So this gives us the time to answer your questions in a live format. So you can come on, you can send questions to our email at, what is it, ask at FBNW.us, and then you've got oh sorry, and then you what was I saying? Oh yeah, you can ask questions and
Ask at FBNW.
oh yeah, ask at FBNW.us, the email address, or you can comment on any of our posts or whatever. Just submit to us somehow, and the girlfriend receives these questions, and she puts them all together, and then she asks me anywhere between 3 to 5 every Sunday at about 10 to 11, whenever we get to a Pacific Coast time, and we go live and we answer the questions, and we just get into conversation, and yeah, so yeah. And I'll bring up points on, like, if there's anything that really, like, I feel like isn't getting across, or we were misunderstood on one of our shirts last week. So I made a point to bring that home. And yeah, we usually do this at Float, but it's so cold, I said, nah, I'm gonna stay home with my dog.
Nice
Because we got 2 of them. So anyway, yeah, let's get this show started.
All right.
And don't forget to submit your questions.
Don't forget to stay till the end because we're announcing the winner.
We're going to announce the winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Okay.
Yuki just hit me up.
What'd she say? Juju?
Yeah, I haven't asked her about it yet, but
Oh.
yeah, I'm going to get to her. I'll ring you today. Sorry, this is about something that we're working on, currently working on for the kids stuff, the Kickstarter stuff. So this is somebody I needed to speak to about that in a bit.
Hurry.
I'm on. No, it's still doing it.
You lost your one viewer.
I'm on Facebook Live. So anyway, here we go. Question 1. Where are we at?
Okay. First question. What do you want people to think of when they hear FBNW?
Ooh. I want them to think, wow, those are some pretty creative people over there, how they come up with unique, I wouldn't say unique, but new ways to give back based off of old models. Because I don't do any, like, I'm not a innovator in what we're doing. I just think it's creative the way we're doing it. So I don't know, but I want them to like actually really like our product, and I want them to be like, man, they always have cool shit. They always got great shit. I don't know. I just want people to support us. I don't know if there's any one thing I care about.
Well, what are some core, things or key values about FBNW that maybe people aren't aware of and you've been trying to portray?
That we make it a point to focus our giving back with kids, because I think kids are the kids don't necessarily have the option. I think it's sad that anybody, like I care about a lot of causes. I care about homelessness. I care about veterans. I'm a veteran. I care about a lot of causes, but there's something about kids. They just don't have an option. It's kind of like animals are the same way. Animals didn't choose it, so I feel bad for the kids. I feel bad for animals. So I like those causes a lot, a lot. But it, so I think that's one value of ours, and then also that we focus all of our giving back in the U.S. We don't use it as a marketing, just 100% marketing. Like, oh yeah, we write a check and it feeds this person, in another country. It doesn't mean that they don't need that in another country, but I pride our giving back being on in America in our soul. So yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Is it?
Yeah,
All right.
this tea's good.
Is it? Just black, plain.
All right,
Okay.
next.
What are some of your life goals and have you accomplished any of those yet?
That's a line. Pop my neck on that one. Um, I've my goals continue to grow. Um, I haven't. There's nothing like there's tangible goals that I have, and then I want to one day be able to do this and do that, and like what I'm trying to what the one thing that I can say that I've achieved, but it's an ongoing goal, is happiness. Because that's the first and foremost, the most important thing to me, right? Girlfriend, it's the most important thing to me, and I don't feel that anything tangible can make that better. So as long as I focus on doing that, I'm not where I am, or where I want to be, and where I'm going to be in the future. But that's why I work hard to get there. But the journey, the journey is a big part of it, and if you can maintain your happiness while you're working on what you want to do, and while doing, because what I want to do is going to really impact a lot of fucking people, so I think that's good, and it makes me happy. So yeah, I happiness is what I've achieved, but I've still, it's an ongoing thing.
I think your other life goal, maybe it wasn't always this, but only in recent years, is to mentor and
Yeah,
create.
yeah. Like I want to create, like I want to have mentorship programs, and I want to have like programs for young entrepreneurs as well. Um, I don't want to just have programs for young entrepreneurs because I feel like there's a lot of people. Like I say, there's two ways you can go once you reach a certain age, and I think it's around 14. You can go the bad way or you can go the good way. And I don't mean good and bad in the sense of, you're going to kill people or you're going to, be a really successful person. I mean, like you're gonna, I don't know, it's if you have the wrong mentors there, you can, and that's a very fine line going that way that'll lead to um being miserable when you grow up, and not, you don't have to be in jail. There's people that are happy in jail, that are happier than people that aren't in jail. It's just, I feel that if you can get into a young kid's head and give him great mentorship, he can become better, bigger, and give back to society more by helping younger people when he's older. So I do want to have mentorship programs and stuff, and so that's something, but that's such a long-term play for me, but it's where I'm going. So yeah, I've got a lot of fucking shit. Like I got a lot of goals. Um, Happiness is just happiness while I'm doing it all is what matters.
Can we like sidetrack because
Yeah.
I want you to talk about this?
What?
The U University thing. Tell
Hmm.
them about that.
Um,
The
it's not U University, it's Mission U.
oh, Mission U. There you
Mission
go.
U, yeah. So they've got this program, Mission U. Adam Braun is the guy. I found him on Gary V, and he's got this program where they're accepting 25 people in, and you don't even have to have a high school degree, diploma to get in. And it's about taking young people that have basically I guess the gist of the school is it's 100% free to go. All their curriculum is created um, in a collaborative way with big companies such as Spotify, Uber, Lyft, Casper, and they work with Mission U. It's a brand new thing that Adam Braun started. He also had he had a nonprofit called
Pencils
Pencils for
for
Projects or Pencils uh, for Positivity. I don't know.
something.
It was
PP.
something where they were building education, helping education over helping
Pencils of
kids.
Promise.
Pencils for Promise. That's what it was. Anyway, so this university he's starting, it's working with a lot of companies to create curriculum, and they're only starting with 25 for the first year, but they've already had over 3,000 applicants. What it is, it's 100% free, and if you get accepted, it's basically, they don't do job placement, but you're probably going to get a fucking job with one of the companies that are helping them build the curriculum. Um, and then all you have to do to pay for it is you just agree to once you start making 50,000 a year in salary, you get 15% of your salary for 3 years, and that's it. And if you never make 50,000, you don't ever have to give anything back. And I think it's a really amazing way. There's people that go to school for this shit and like end up with tens of thousands, $100,000 in college debt, and like this is, I don't know, it's great. And the program and how they're letting people get in, that's amazing too. Like
It's
they're
good for kids who don't think they have the option to go because they can't afford it.
yeah, they can't afford it, or like they just don't feel they're smart enough because they're
Mhm.
not looking at IQ tests. They're actually having tests like one of the admissions tests is a completely open test. There's
Mhm.
open book. They encourage you to use Google. You just can't talk to anybody. Because they're like in the real life, like you're never going to be in a vacuum of work. You've got the internet to figure out your problems to do it. It's a cool thing.
I think it's super cool. I'd work
Yeah,
for them.
I would, I'd love to. Yeah, I wish they had this shit when I was younger.
Mhm.
Uh,
It's gonna change everything.
yeah, it is. So hopefully more schools would do it and get out of this bullshit education system and people go in and
Basically, paid education,
paid
paid
edu
college,
yeah, these for
backwards.
profits.
Yes.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And then the children, the kids that go, they don't even know what the fuck they want to do. So they get a degree and they don't degree's just as good as toilet paper. It's useless. Because when they were 18, you're deciding what they wanted to do for the rest of their lives. And then, boom, 3 years later, they're committed to it. And it's like, well, I don't want to do it. So they just get the degree because their parents like, you better get a fucking degree. Yeah, that shit. Anyway, where we at? Next question.
Okay.
I digress.
Okay. My family and girlfriend isn't very supportive of me going the entrepreneur route. How do I speak to them about it, and how do you deal with it?
Naysayers. This is a good one. This is a good one because I know a lot of people that deal with this. I would say that I'm very fortunate because I've had very, very supportive, but to a fault, I think, parents and that never questioned me and what I wanted to do. So if you have somebody out there that that if you want, well, first off, like, or what they saying is, it does it make sense? You know what I mean? Because if you're the type of person that just has an idea and you want to run it, but they know that you're a lazy piece of shit, right? Maybe they are right by saying no. But
Self-awareness.
self-awareness, like, you just got to have self-awareness. If you know that you're the type, because running your own business, it's hard work, Dave, is it not? You're just getting started, but you see my life.
Yeah, I'm not looking for it.
It's very, very hard work. So, um, like if they're gonna, like, if they say it, is there a reason they say it? Do they have any justification in it? But there's also times where you know that you can do it and you really believe it. You know, you just better love what it is you do, because if you don't love it, you're gonna end up quitting because it's hard. Like, it's easy to quit even if you do love what you do, because it ends up not being fun. There's this much fun. The where I benefit is that all of it's fun to me, because I just love the world of business. It's not the fashion world. It's not the give back world. I love business, and I do like apparel. I do like fashion. I do like kids, and I do like giving back. So it all works out for me. But just be self-aware, and but you're gonna always have those naysayers out there too, that they want to take the safe route, or they're scared because they're not scared, they just don't want you to do something that they were too scared to do. You know what I mean? So they try to discourage you from doing it. Why? Because they didn't do it. And it's like, misery likes company. They want you to be in their world because they were too scared to do it. They don't want to see you succeed at something they were too scared to try. And that's a big part of what it is. But I look at it like this: as long as you are actually fucking happy, it doesn't matter what anybody says. It does not matter. Just be happy.
And be able to feed yourself.
Yeah. Well, if you can't feed yourself, you won't be happy. Like, period. Like, I say money doesn't make you happy, but not having it will make you unhappy. So yeah, you gotta be smart about it. And whatever it is, if you think you need X amount to start it, like, double, triple that, because shit runs out. Shit runs out. All right, next question.
I always thought it was flawed that people are like, you can be anything you want to be and do anything you. No.
No, you can't. You can't. Unfortunately, you can't. Hopefully there will be a time where you can, but you got, unless you get in, like, every kid can if they were given the right resources to get there, right? That's the thing. If you're given the right resources, unless you're an anomaly, one of those one that found, the kid from India in the movie Lion, unless, like, there's little holes and little, like, ways to do it, but overall, like, no, like, like, long as you, but work is the great equalizer. I think grit, working hard is the great equalizer. So you can get, there's most people can get mostly about the same things, but there's certain things that, I can't be a 37-year-old and working in the White House unless my dad was a person that can get elected and just put me there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, I don't have that ability, right?
Okay, well, going off of that.
I don't want to get into politics.
No, not politics. When am I ever wanting to talk about politics? So this guy saying they're not supportive, and how do you speak to them? How do you deal with it? What do you think are some, like, key characteristics that equate to a successful entrepreneur? Like,
I'm not a successful entrepreneur yet.
But,
so
like,
it's like, if I'm trying to give, I don't feel I can say what I think.
Okay, what do you think?
But, like, don't take it as advice. This is just, once again, this is the mind of the founder. This is not
And
expertise.
based on what you've read about,
Yeah,
Yeah, the
well,
books you've read and what you've noticed, the commonality
it's
between
the
all these people.
commonality is just work and grit and like you've got to have perseverance and passion. Those combined will create grit. And that is the one thing I think that all 99% of successful entrepreneurs have in common, right?
Hmm.
But it's not just that. You can be a hard fucking worker and never make it. There's a lot of other things. I think the next biggest thing is timing.
Hmm.
Timing is huge. Like if like, Apple came around at the right time, like there's certain things that are just too soon, and there's certain things that are, Tom's came out at the right time. Um, there's certain things. Think about Airbnb and Uber starting 10 years ago. Online dating apps starting 10 years ago. So the people that created Snapchat, those creators that are in their early 20s, I think, you know,
Hmm.
like if they were my age, it doesn't mean that I can't create it, but I'm not in the world, I'm not in the timing. Like when I was young and like, and looking to what am I going to get into, technology wasn't, I had been on a computer maybe like 10 times by the time I graduated high school, outside of like computer class. Let's say the internet, maybe 10 times. Been on a computer a little more, but I didn't have a computer at the house. So at that time, if the founders of Snapchat and Tinder and stuff, like if they would have been in my age, chances are they would have gotten into something else maybe,
Hmm.
So the fact that their age helped them because they were great. Like Airbnb and Uber, you would have never thought of doing this, 10 years ago, 20 years ago or whatever.
People are too afraid of strangers.
Yeah, so it's all timing. Timing's another one. And then resources and mentorships and yeah, just learn. You got to be open to learn.
Uh-huh. Okay. Next
About
question.
tea. I had some tea this morning. It was really good.
What's that mug say?
Don't worry about all that.
Next question. How do you know when you're on the right track? And how will you know when to quit?
The first thing, I don't know how to know if you're on the right track. I struggle with that every day. I'm like, am I doing what I should be doing? Is this what I should be doing? Because you don't know. You don't know until it works or until it doesn't work. Um, just keep doing. That's all that matters. Just keep doing. Um, and keep taking a step forward. What's the second part?
How will you know when to quit?
How are you going to quit? I guess it depends. Like quit overall or quit on the one thing you're working on.
I think overall.
I don't know. To me, it's not there. It's like quitting to me is just not an option. It's finding out a better way to do it. Like find out another way that will work. Like I just so if you're thinking about quitting, you probably shouldn't start
Mhm.
because if you're already thinking, yeah, if you're thinking about that, it's not going to work for you. Period. Chances are it won't unless you get a big lucky break.
Okay. Last question
Last question
before the announcement.
before the announcement. Mm,
Okay. How do you balance work and life? It sounds like you work a lot.
um, I don't know how well I do it. I don't know if I do. Do I? That's a more you question. Do I? I try.
You go through phases. Depends on what's going on. When there's a deadline, but like overall, you're a lot better than when you first started, where I was just like, you need to get out of your office
Yeah,
and hang out.
because things are now they're coming together. Um, I think it's important both for the person and for the partners of the persons. Um, but it's also it looks at it depends on like I feel my balance is on a bigger balance. like a bigger scale. So when people say work-life balance, they'll think about it on a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week basis. And I try to think of it like that, but I'm really on a years, like decade. Like I'm busting my ass now because I know what it will bring in the future. It'll bring a whole lot of freedom for me, or the ability to choose what I do with my time. And that's what I want. I want to be able to choose what I do with my time. And that's, yeah, that's, so my balance beam is bigger, where someone would be like, man, you don't have a life. It's like, no, this is my life. This is what I love. This makes me happy. I don't need to go out. I don't need to go do that. The girlfriend needs it every now and then, so that's where the balance and the compromise and stuff comes. But she's a little workaholic too. She's working her butt off too because she's getting in her own business. But it's a hard thing, something that I still work on every day. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, let's do this. All right. I'm gonna pour them in here.
Macaroni tub.
No, that's salsa, I think.
Oh, salsa tub. These are a bit of a hoarder for people who don't know.
All right, here we
Hoarder
go.
of all containers.
Here we go.
Winner?
And the winner is.
Wait, what are they winning?
Oh, they're winning the two.
Well, some people don't even know what's
Oh,
going
they're
on.
winning. Oh, yeah. So we did a giveaway on Instagram. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, go follow us. But where we're doing, we've got Unique LA coming up this Saturday and Sunday. No, it's this coming.
It's Sunday.
Yeah, so this coming Saturday and Sunday.
This Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday and Sunday coming.
Upcoming.
It's upcoming, right? So anyway, we're this upcoming, which is what, the 13th and 14th, I think. Mother's Day weekend, we're doing Unique LA. So we're doing a giveaway for 2 wristbands to get you and a friend in free.
Cheddar said quit arguing.
So here we go. The winner is Odd Podge.
It's not Mother's Day, Cheddar. Next week. Odd Podge. No.
It's the weekend before Mother's Day,
no,
right?
He just said Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, Odd Podge, congratulations. DM us. Well, I guess we'll DM you with information, and then we'll link up and get you your wristbands. And hope to see you. Well, I better fucking see you.
Yeah. Well, they have to because they have to get
the
the
wristbands. Yeah, they got to get the wristbands. So
yeah.
So all right, beautiful. All right.
Wait.
What?
There's another announcement.
What? What's the other announcement?
We're giving away another set of tickets this week.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, we're giving away another set of tickets. See?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
So check our Instagram.
Check our Instagram post today.
And how do they win? Or how do they enter to win?
All you got to do is just tag somebody you want to bring. You don't even have to bring them. I don't give a shit. Just tag somebody in the comments, right? And then we go through and we put their names and a boom, 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 threw it in there, pick one, and bow.
I think we're announcing next week's winner on Friday to give them time to plan.
No, the show is Saturday.
So we announce it on Thursday?
No, the show is this Saturday. Like, as in...
So you not want to do another giveaway?
Well, we can do a giveaway. We just need to do it sooner.
You want to announce it on Wednesday?
No, like, I would say Tuesday at the latest.
And that just gives today and
yeah,
Monday
so we'll just put everybody that's done it from before as well as the new people in the pool.
Okay, so people who entered, they still have a chance
to
win.
They still have a chance.
Or just keep tagging.
Yeah, you got to keep tagging, though. You all right? You got to keep tagging.
So we'll announce it when...
Tuesday, because they need to plan if they're going to do something this week.
Yeah. So you have all day Tuesday to enter still, because we'll announce it Tuesday evening.
Yeah. But we're posting today about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, beautiful. All right, thank you, and we'll see you guys later.